In this video, I'm going to help you to deal with emotions. My name is William, and I help people who need to find meaning. If you are lost, you are at the right place. So here we go. Let's talk about emotions. So I took my note. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna help it because I've got plenty of notes for you. Let's talk about emotions. So first of all, I want you to understand one concept, very, very important before we go deep in emotion. It's like how do you deal with life is more important than how you deal with emotion. Because if you know how to deal with life, you will have a better way to deal with emotion. And I will explain to you with few examples. But try to keep that in mind. Like how do you deal with life is more important than how you deal with emotion. You may think that if you can like control your emotion, you will have a good life. But if you deal with everything part of your life, you will have a better emotion. So I know for some people this may be the opposite, but just bear with me and I will try to explain. So the thing is there is like intellectual theories. There is maybe like emotion nowadays. Like we have like very, very like advanced theories about the emotion. But as I say, to me at least, is something more practical. So you have to deal with your life. So that's the root of the problem. So if you take care of your life, you'll see the emotions will follow, the good and the bad. So there is like a few things that I like to talk about. It's like what is negative emotion? What is a positive emotion? So like a negative emotion, you have anger. I don't know, I wrote like many, like anger, grief. That grief is like it's a very negative emotion, like unmotivation, heartbroken. When you're heartbroken, it's also a negative emotion. That's like sadness. It's a negative emotion. So you know what I mean. So if he's not feeling good, he's feeling heavy. That means it's a negative emotion, right? Then we have the positive one. Now we have the motivation, joy. But for me, what I realize, and as I say, maybe I'm wrong, maybe like my mind gonna change, maybe it's gonna evolve. As I say, I try to open the door for you. You have to take the door. You have to investigate. That's it. For me, I just try to throw a little bit of simple wisdom. But if you agree with me, take the door. You don't say just, now you have to investigate, right? Because if you do so, now you will improve, you will become wiser. So for me, at least to me, the most positive emotion that you need to reach, it's peace. Peace of mind, peace of heart, like peace in your life. So meaning there is like no negative emotion. There is not too many positive emotion like I'm too happy, I'm too happy, I'm too happy. But you know, like it won't last. You will feel unhappy when you don't feel happy anymore. So feel at peace is definitely the most important one. So you may wonder like, how do we get there? There's plenty of way. I could talk about that for hours and hours, but first of all, you have to agree with that. Are you agree with that? What is your favorite like positive emotion? But you know you have to pay the price for it because you cannot reach that emotion and have it like a 24/7. But being at peace, that's the only one that can be 24/7 because you know you understand life. If you know like you're gonna die, you're gonna grow old, you're gonna be sick, people gonna do something to you, you're gonna lost something, you're gonna lost someone, but you can be at peace, right? It doesn't matter because you can control, you can understand what's going on here. And that's why being at peace is probably the most important positive emotion. Maybe yours is just say, oh, simply be happy. Have you tried to be happy 24/7? Is it possible? I made a video on happiness that I really, really, really recommend you to check. Uh, I don't gonna put anywhere. Go find it on my channel. Sorry for that. But I mean, happiness, I think is more a baseline that you need to rise a little bit. But if you're too happy, it won't last. Then you're not happy anymore. Oh, so you not be happy because you're not happy anymore. But you have to in the baseline. That's what I call peace right now. And that's why this emotion is the most important one, at least to me. I don't know if you agree or not, but just think about that. Okay. And a negative emotion. So how do they rise? So now this is something that you have to do by yourself. This is very important. I'm gonna give you like some guidelines, but that's something I want you to do, because if you do it, you will understand more how to deal with your emotion, and you will understand that being at peace is the most important one. So that is why like dealing with emotion is very, very important. So now the big question is how emotion arise. So let me give you a simple example. Movies. You watch movies, with the light, with the dialogues, with the music. Like sometimes like they start to speak slowly and you have like fear emotion, and you have like sometimes you have like watch a movie, you will see how many emotion will rise. And it can be with music. I don't know, maybe like some music give you strong motivation. That's what I'm talking about. Those are just emotion. If you watch a movie, you can be sad, you can cry, you can laugh. A movie can make you happy, can make you sad, can scare you. So you see, those emotions, like nowadays with our phone, with the movies, with all the the online world we live in, like we just emotion, color, light. This is a bit crazy. And we are addicted to that. And this is a problem, right? So being at peace, so at least like a little bit every single day, it's an important thing. So next time you watch a movie, or just go after that, just open any videos on YouTube, like an entertainment video, not a not like education video like this. It's different, but entertainment, and you will see. Try to see, oh, why do I have this emotion? Why do I feel like that? You see how powerful this is? And that's why I ask you to do that, because you will understand that if you have like good or bad emotion, or if you understand how it arises, then you will say, yeah, I just want to be at peace. Nothing can affect me. I'm strong. So by the way, if you're lost in your journey, if you want to go further, if you want to find meaning, check the link in the description. So let's move on to the next part of this video. We have a social triggers. This one is a big one. And so basically dealing with people. I think after movie is just to give you an example, but if you want a real life strong example, say how to deal with people. When someone tell you something, I will use like an animal name, but you can replace it by a really bad word in your home language, and you will understand what I mean. Let's say dog, but you can use it with a really bad word. If I call you a dog, you say, why you are a dog? Why you call me? You see, like of the egoistic way of thinking we have. We don't want anybody to tell us something like that, and we get triggered straight away. And I think like the social trigger is the biggest one. Uh, so what if I call you a dog? So the problem is because you keep thinking about that, so you allow yourself to get called a dog by me more time by yourself in your mind. Oh, why did that guy call me a dog? Why did that guy call me a... Remember, I don't say dog. It's your bad word. So you feel anger. You don't feel good about that. So imagine how powerful this is. If someone tell me something, say yes or whatever. Yeah. Oh, I don't have a tail. I'm not a dog. Whatever word you use, this is not me, right? So don't allow anybody to call you anything, because if you keep repeating, that is bad for you. I remember there is a quote like from William Shakespeare. I like this quote. I'm probably gonna mispronounce it, but you're gonna get the idea. He said, if you love me, you'll be I say what if you if you love me, you'll be in my heart, and if you hate me, you'll be in my head. So there's something like a meaning, like you say, like if you still have like a bad feeling, you will stay in the head, and then that is not good. And I find it like a very, very powerful quote, very important one. So that's the same thing here. So don't let anybody like tell you anything. They can say it, and so whatever. You have to be at peace. Make it your life mission. If you do that, you will have an happy life. Imagine every day you're at peace. It's like you say, okay, come on, what life gonna throw at me today? You can take whatever because you're at peace. Sometimes it's really hard. Things gonna happen to you. You're gonna be in bad health. You're gonna lose someone. Uh, Something gonna happen at work, an accident, no matter what. But this is your responsibility to react to it. How you react to it, and that's exactly the same for your emotion. And now there is one thing that if like very advanced is that something that I'm still struggle with. It's like when you want to deal with your emotion, what we tend to do, we want to control it. And now we become the control freak. Say, I feel not good. I don't want to feel good. No, no, no. I have to feel good. And I think this is the problem. I do believe right now, where the stage I am right now, you better learn to let it go, to forgive, and to replace, to accept that you have a bad emotion, then to be kind to it. So yeah, now I'm I'm pissed. I'm not happy, but let it be. It will pass. I don't gonna stay like angry forever. I'm gonna calm down, and I just have to be kind to myself. I reclaim the right to be not happy. It happened, and so next time you have a bad emotion, please don't try to control it. Just try to observe it. Try to to let it be. You have the right to be depressed. You have the right to be unhappy. It happens to all of us. And as the social triggers, that's what I brought. Uh, that's what I do right now. I try to speak softly and calm. I tend to speak very fast, and to be nervous is a bit on my personality. But I know when I have negative emotions, that's what I do. I am being kind to myself. Try to speak slowly and calmly, and then everything goes down, and I feel way, 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 way better. So what I wrote, and I train ourselves for emotion with wisdom, not willpower. So that's what I knew. So how you deal with life will have a very good impact on your emotion. So don't try to control. So no willpower. I have to be happy. I have to be happy. But yeah, you're still unhappy. It's probably getting worse. So please don't do that. Use wisdom, simple wisdom to improve your life, improve your emotion, but don't try to be the control freak. And lastly, what I brought is also a very, very, very important thing. So, like, as I say, you need kindness and skillfulness. You have to understand what life is all about in order to not control your emotion, but deal with your emotion. And there is one important thing, like suffering. I think this one is a big one. For example, you're sick and you're complaining about your sickness, so you double the suffering. So you suffer of your suffering. You see, you double it. I don't think that's the right thing to do. It's just the same. When you try to fight your emotion, you have a negative emotion rising into you, and you try to control it. It's like this. You suffer from your suffering. As I say, please don't try to control anything. You're not a control freak, but just try to, okay, I got the right to be sad. I got the right to be depressed. I've got the right, but be kind to you, and you will see a tremendous change. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Link in the top description, and I wish you to have a fantastic day. Bye bye.